revival meeting. One more outburst and I clear the room. Mr. Pierce.
Tully Brown is not a hateful man. Most people would call him a hero. But when his shift is over, like anyone else, Mr. Brown is entitled to a private life. He didn't violate any departmental code of conduct. All he violated was some people's sense of good taste and decency. Immoral? Maybe. But the First Amendment doesn't police our morality. It simply grants us freedom to express a radical idea, a controversial viewpoint, or an offensive joke, just as it did Mr. Brown and his friends at that parade. I urge that Your Honor recommend that all charges against my client be dismissed. Thank you.
Would any of the defendants like to say anything on their own behalf?
Tully should.
I would.
Go ahead, Mr. Brown.
Well, first, I'd like to say that we're all sorry, and none of us meant any harm. All four of us screw up here. Lived through those days. I guess we'd all rather forget. I guess we thought we'd gotten over all that and could have some fun with it. I guess our idea of fun was wrong. As far as our jobs go, we're all good firefighters, and our jobs mean everything to us. We made a mistake, and it will never happen again. I guess that's all I have to say.
While it is true, we enjoy wide-ranging protections under the First Amendment, I find the inexcusable behavior of these four firefighters did, in fact, violate the Birmingham Fire Department's Code of Conduct. It is my recommendation that their employment as firefighters be terminated.
Be sure to call Rene and give her the good news.
She never thought you should lose your job, Tully.
Well, that'll be a big comfort to Maddie and the kids. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go home and put on my white hood.
Graham, I wanted to talk to you about...
Yeah, I got it right here. That's $12.64 for 20 photocopies, 15 faxes, 11 phone calls, and 2 stamps.
That isn't what I meant. I heard you lost.
I lost a case. Tully lost a lot more.
Are you going to appeal?
Definitely.
I think you should.
Why have you changed your mind?
I haven't. I still don't like what Tully did, and I don't think he should have been fired. Graham, this stuff, it's in all of us. It's in you, it's in me, it's in Tully. We got to find a way to deal with all of it.
I wasn't sure I was even going to have a job. I'm going to be looking for someone to sit second chair on this.
I can't, Graham. I won't. But whatever else you need from this firm, you got it. Including a paycheck.
Rene, you don't have to pay me, really.
Listen, are you kidding? I am thrilled to pay you. A bet's a bet.
No, really. Rene.
You know what? I didn't think you could do it. I am so impressed.
Rene.
No, here, done. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Heard Tully's appealing his case. Might sue the city.
Colliar.
It's okay, M.E. It's on everyone's mind.
It's about as far from okay as it can be, Rene.
Hey, man, you want to back off?
For what? The guy was fired for a joke. Great country we live in, isn't it? I met one of your cop buddies at Tully's. 25-year veteran of the force. He told me a couple doozies. What has 6 legs and goes ho-de-do, ho-de-do, ho-de-do? 3 black guys running for the elevator. That's it. Take his badge, fire his ass.
You thought that was funny?
Well, maybe for the next time we get together, y'all should give me a list of what's funny and what's not.
Well, here's a hint. Number 1, anything with ho or nigger in it.
Well, tell that to all those black comedians I see on TV, because I'm tired of tiptoeing around getting slammed for any innocent thing I say.
You call what you said innocent.
Damn right I do.
White people have been dissing black folks for centuries, and one thing it ain't never been is innocent.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of you dissing us. Is that a lie? Does that offend your history? Does that make me responsible for slavery or something?
Hey, Colliar.
No. Bill.
Everything's fine, we're fine, we're just fine, we're just having a little discussion about
Viagra.
Viagra. Go ahead, back to your drinks and your food and your general merriment. We're fine. We're fine. Viagra.
It's the first thing that came up. Oh, I just wish you could understand how we feel about this.
And I wish you could understand how we feel about all this.
Maybe we just can't talk about it.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's why we should. Viagra. All right. Now this is what we're going to press when the little hairs start to stand up on the back of our necks.
Are we sure we want to do this?
Look, we are never going to get past this if we can't be completely honest about it, all right? And speaking of honest, okay, I couldn't do it, all right? You won.
You were gonna keep the money?
Oh, we're not going to keep the money.
I was going to tell you, Rene, but I feared for my life.
Oh, please.
Bill, when we were kids...
All right, look. I broke Collier's leg by accident because I have this thing about winning. I'm riddled with guilt. I'm working it out in therapy. The end, okay?
God.
All right. All right. So, who wants to go first? Just as I thought. Fine. I will go first. All right. I've never understood how come it's okay for black people to say the N-word to each other, but if a white person uses it, they get crucified.
Because with a black person, you pretty much know where they're coming from. But with a white person, you're never sure.
Personally, I don't like when anyone uses the word. I got one. Why is it y'all always want to touch our hair?
I don't want to touch your hair.
When I wore my hair natural, I had white people coming up to me all the time trying to touch my hair. It drove me crazy. And why do y'all love Gone with the Wind so much?
Black people don't like Gone with the Wind?
Not like white people.
How come y'all wear shorts in the wintertime?
What's wrong with that?
It's cold.
Okay, explain this one to me. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Right after you explained Barry Manilow.
And watermelon.
Oh,
Hey,
wait.
hey.
What's the big deal with watermelon?
How come y'all smell funny?
Oh,
Bill, we smell funny.
Yeah, you smell a milky smell.
Well,
I never heard that in my life.
I always thought y'all smelled like... Well, he started it.
Like what? What?
Well, maybe it's the hair product. Seriously.